Karina is one of the heroes that has been forgotten but will make a comeback thanks to her ascension. For the first time, I review a character that excels in every game mode. In this video, I'll provide a full review of her hero's abilities and exclusive weapon. We will explore her item builds and offer tips on how to effectively utilize this new Ascent character. Let's go straight to her abilities. Karina will be having a party buff of plus 5% HP recovery on enemy kill and dark attack plus 46%. The party buff she provides will be beneficial for a dark element raid team. Additionally, the HP recovery effect will make her a valuable asset in expeditions against multiple enemies. This ability is useful in any game mode, but it is particularly effective in PvE content. Her Ascension Awakening nodes will bring her new abilities. First, Weapon Skill Enhancement. Area detected increases by 25%. She can use Blood Moon when she's not the party leader, but only 20% of damage and ailment will apply. Second, Option Enhancement. Giant Vampire Bat is enhanced to Vampire Bat Storm with an increase of 100% to damage, 75% to speed and range, 200% to area detected. A penetrating ability is added and pulls weaker enemies. Third, Chain Skill Enhancement. Inflicts 325% of DPS as range damage to the target and nearby enemies. Restores all allies' HP. Fourth, Normal Attack Enhancement. After a certain number of Charlotte's attack hits, the summon interval of Giant Vampire Bat decreases. This effect overlaps up to 3 times. Her normal attack is called Succession of Blood. It is separated into a normal attack and a character skill. Vampire Bat. Summons bats to inflict range damage to enemies and heal all allies. Although her regular attack cannot penetrate walls and obstacles, unlocking her Vampire Bat Storm ability will allow her attacks to pass through them. You can use it in any game mode. Summon Charlotte. Summons Charlotte who uses the Vampire Bat ability. It's an excellent ability to have, especially considering that her sister Charlotte's normal attack can heal all allies in the party as well. You can definitely use this skill in any game mode. Her chain skill is called Bat Storm. It is alt and injured. Inflicts 325% of DPS as range damage to the target and nearby enemies. Restores all allies' HP. Thanks to its massive heal, it boasts a good survival ability along with decent damage. This ability proves to be useful for story mode and expedition boss fights. This skill can be utilized in any game mode. Her special ability is called Immortality. When HP hits 0, recovers 40% HP instantly. It has 60 seconds cooldown time. For a healer, this is an excellent ability to have as healers are often vulnerable in battles. This skill effectively gives her a second life. This skill is suitable for use in all game modes, but not as useful in raid contents. Now let's see her exclusive weapon. Her exclusive weapon is called Crescent Moon, and it's a legend staff. While it may have lower DPS stats compared to other epic exclusive weapons, it compensates with high defensive stats. Another advantage of having this weapon is that it is a legend weapon, making it easy to limit break even for free-to-play players. Overall, these stats are good for any game mode. Its weapon ability is Giant Vampire Bat is enhanced to Vampire Bat Storm with an increase of 100% to damage, 75% to speed and range, 200% to area detected. A penetrating ability is added and pulls weaker enemies. By using this weapon, your giant bat will be able to pass through walls and enemies, effectively turning it into a linear AoE attack. This skill is effective against groups of enemies, making it useful in various game modes. Her weapon skill is called Blood Moon. It is level 5. It has 180% DPS and a cooldown time of 8 seconds. Inflicts range damage to enemies around allies. She absorbs part of the damage and restores all allies' HP. Puts enemies in a down state. This weapon skill is particularly useful, especially once you unlock Karina's Ascension nodes, as it allows her to use the skill even when she is not the party leader. This skill is definitely useful in all game modes. Now let's analyze her overall kits. Based on our checklist, this is my recommendation. She will excel in story mode due to her exceptional healing abilities, making it easier to clear difficult stages. Her summon can also provide DPS and additional healing, making her even more valuable. She can use her weapon skill even when she is not the party leader, healing her whole party. The best part is that she can be obtained for free through a quest in World 1, and her limit break and ascension materials are more affordable compared to unique heroes. She will excel in arena battles as well, due to her effective healing that can match the damage inflicted by enemies, thanks to her summoning Charlotte, dealing damage and healing at the same time. Moreover, she possesses a passive that grants her an additional life, making it more difficult to defeat her. Another advantage is that her items are more affordable to obtain. She can also prove to be effective in Colosseum battles. Being a ranged hero, she can easily fit into a party slot. Her tremendous healing abilities can greatly aid the party in enduring the enemy's damage output. Despite being a healer, she is not an easy target to take down. She is the toughest among all the healers in the game. She can use her weapon skill even when she is not the party leader. Moreover, her summon, Charlotte, can also provide the party with both DPS and healing. Another advantage of using her is the cost-effectiveness of maxing out her limit break and her weapon, since the required materials are cheaper compared to unique heroes. In Guild Raid, Karina has proven herself to be a valuable dark DPS unit capable of replacing Arabelle in the party. Her summoned ally, Charlotte, is also effective in generating additional DPS against the enemy. Additionally, Karina is a cost-effective hero to upgrade, as her ascension, limit breaks, and exclusive weapon upgrades are less expensive compared to unique heroes. Furthermore, her weapon skill can be used even when she is not the party leader. As for Expedition, my previous explanation from Guild Raid still applies. However, I would like to highlight her party buff, which grants HP recovery upon enemy kill. This ability is particularly useful in Expedition where multiple waves of enemies are encountered, as it ensures the party's survival while facing numerous mobs. Playing Karina in co-op is a lot of fun as she can serve as both a DPS and healer. Thanks to her summon, it's like having two characters in one, which can be a huge advantage in battles. Similar to her effectiveness in Colosseum, Karina can also be a valuable asset in Camazon. As a healer and ranged DPS, she can help in surviving battle stages and provide support to the party. I am really surprised by Karina's ascension. I only expect her to be good at either Raid or Colosseum. I didn't really expect her to be good in every game mode. She really exceeds my expectation. I would say that she is a very valuable and must-have character for every player. I hope that my review will assist you in determining whether or not to invest in her. Now let's go to the item builds. Let's start with the defensive build. You can use it on World Story, Arena, Colosseum, or any game mode that required survivability. For weapons, use her exclusive weapon for its unique ability, Bat Storm. For accessories, use any high toughness accessory that has good skill damage and skill regen speed options. For cards, you can use 2 defense or HP cards. For merch, use a photo card set and make sure to max its level for the HP and defense stats. If you want to use him in Colosseum, you can use sample Statue of Bravery to deal more damage or Ogma Plastic Model to deal more damage to the enemy tank. For Relic, use Guidance of Truth that has HP, defense, and skill damage basic options, and you should enchant it with a crit hit multiplier for sub options. You can also enchant PvP damage if you plan to focus on PvP. Now let's go to DPS build. You can use it on Expedition, Boss Rush, Guild Raids, or any game mode that require DPS. For weapons, her exclusive weapon is a must. For accessories, use accessories that have high crit hit chance and attack stats. For cards, use 2 pieces of attack cards for additional damage. For merch, use sample Statue of Bravery or Invader Mothership Replica, depending on the enemy HP. For Relic, use Holy Vow that has attack, crit, and skill damage options, and make sure to enchant for a crit hit multiplier sub options. You can also enchant it with damage to boss monster if you are planning to focus on raids and rush.
고개를 들라요. 받아라. 누가 고개를 들라요. 받아라. 누가 고개를 들라요. 적의 차이를 보여라. 누가 고개를 들라요.
That's it for now, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.